dogging. What is it? Here's a little story. It's quite funny and it's coincidental. Hello and welcome to my channel. So we have a beautiful setting in nature and a car park. What could possibly go wrong? Well, you've got to imagine that it's not as windy today and it's a summer evening. I agreed to meet a friend of mine here because it was halfway between our two houses. So I got here a bit early and right on this spot there was a bench, so I came up here with a flask because I always carry a flask and some tea around, and I knew they were going to be late, so you know, I just sort of stood around. Anyway, they turned up and came and met me and we started chatting and catching up and stuff and having a cup of tea. Anyway, the next thing we know, or the next thing that happens, was a car turned up and parked down there, and bloke got out and started to have a piss. Urination in other languages. Anyway, next thing that happened was that another car came in, drove in, turned round quite fast, and then stopped to a halt down here. And then this woman sort of fell out the car saying, "Get away from me," and sort of screaming a bit. So of course we rushed down to help her. Meanwhile, the man having a piss was going, you could see the look on his face was like, "Oh, I only came in here for a piss." But when he looked around to see if anyone was about, he didn't look up here, so he didn't see us. Anyway, so we ran down and said, "What's going on?" And the girl kind of said, "Oh, you know, there's an injunction on him, he's not supposed to be seeing me." But she's in his car in the middle of nowhere. Literally. Well, not quite literally, I mean it's a few miles from anywhere, but to get here she had to get in his car. So anyway, I said to the bloke in the car, I said, "Is this true?" He said, yeah, it is." I said, "Well, look, there's nothing we can do, we're gonna have to, you know, you're just gonna have to go, aren't you?" It's like there was three of us plus the girl. So off he went, and we waited with the girl, so she got her mum to come out and pick her up. All fine and good. So after that commotion was over, me and my friend decided that we'd come and go for a walk. So we came for a walk up here. Well, that's much better without the wind. Anyway, let me show you the view. You've got to bear in mind also that it was, it must have been sort of late summer, but it was also full moon. So we went and had a moonlit walk. There's the view. And on the top of the hill there in the centre, that's Cheryl Hill, and on the other side of that is a white horse. So yeah, so off we went, off for a walk, and it got dark, and we'd walked far enough, you know, even in the moonlight. So we finished our walk, got back to my van, and started to have a cup of tea. And for those of you who don't know what dogging is, you're about to find out. So we're sat there in the van chatting, And there's loads of cars there. When we got back, we thought, I said it's a bit weird, there's loads of cars here. Because when we left, there was probably about 2 or 3 cars there when we left and went for our walk. Anyway, various cars kept flashing their headlights. And we thought it was a bit peculiar. And so we're chatting away. I remember one particular story my friend was telling me about having sex in a lorry. Anyway, the next thing I know, there's someone next to my van window. I knocked on it. So I opened my window and he said, "Anything going down, mate?" And so I said, quickly my brain went, it's dogging. Oh, they think we're about to have sex in the van. So I went, no mate, no. And off he went. And slowly the car park emptied, leaving us to be one of the last people there, still sat there drinking our tea. So if you go to a lay-by in nature at any time in the evening, beware. There could be dogging. Thanks for watching. Ta-ra.